Howdy there, ladies and gentlemen. This is the old Bootlegger, and I operate Bootlegger Station. It's a restoration company. We work on anything and everything mechanical. This little project here is a 67 short bed fleet side. This is the first of several videos that I'll be posting on this project that I have dubbed the Bootlegger Special. The truck is a 67. We are running 411 gears in the back end. This is my personal truck. This is not a project for a client. But what we'll be doing on it is just a slow resto mod. In other words, I'm going to be driving this truck while we work on it. I've owned the truck since I was 12 years old. My grandfather bought it new. It's short bed, fleet side. We've got 1-ton springs under the rear end. I've done a couple of things to it already, and I wish I'd gotten those on video, but I haven't, so we'll just be starting off here. Added a step bumper to the back end. This is a work truck, driven daily, and the sport bumper that was factory to it just didn't suit the purpose of the truck. Already the hubcaps and the rims have been painted all the way around. Got a lot of chrome to straighten out, but luckily there's very little rust on this truck. Just painted the front bumper and the headlight bezels. The grill inserts still need to be painted. The engine is a 350 Ford 40 over, double hump power pack, high compression heads, and a 650 CFM Holly. This truck came factory with a 283. I still have that 283, and it may end up in the truck eventually. Get a shot of the interior here. This truck was absolutely just a bare bones vehicle. There was only one sun visor. I don't know if you can see that or not. No radio. No cigarette lighter. Originally only had one mirror, and originally was a 3-speed column shift. One of the other things that I've just gotten finished doing is adding a 4-speed granny transmission. I wish I'd have gotten a video of that process also. I know there's some people out here that are probably going to hate me for this, but this is a Borg-Warner T18 transmission out of a 3/4-ton Ford truck. But to me, there's no such thing as Chevrolet transmission or Ford transmission or whatever. You've got Muncie and Saginaw and Borg-Warner, and that's about it. And they used those transmissions in a variety of trucks. And the reason that this transmission works is because Borg-Warner, while they were making these for Ford, was trying to get a contract with GM. So it is a pretty easy bolt-in swap. But the gauge cluster is very minimal. You've got fuel gauge, speedometer, wipers and lights, and the choke cable, which is not in there right now, but I'll be putting that back in at a later date. This truck has nearly a perfect dash and almost a perfect windshield, other than one little scrape right there. But this truck was a bare bones truck made to be worked, and that's what we're going to do with it. That's a little shot of the rust. That is the only rust on the truck. But we'll be painting it one piece at a time. It's kind of like that old song, one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime, but this is going to cost me quite a bit. We'll be replacing the wood in the bed, and just a few other little upgrades to make it more comfortable to drive. As far as the drivetrain, it's probably going to stay factory with 4-wheel drum brakes, manual steering, and manual brakes. And we'll be adding a sound system of some sort, probably satellite radio and a hookup for an iPod or an MP3 player of some kind. Well, alright folks, here's the tour again of the little truck that we're going to be calling the Bootlegger Special project. And stay tuned for more from Bootlegger Station.